Namaste everyone. As usual, we'll start with 3 ohms. But before we do that, let's establish the group consciousness. So think of everyone who is in this group within yourself. Close your eyes. Then take a deep breath in. And we begin with the first of 3 ohms. Our usual disclaimer: when you attend this session, you do so with the understanding you're responsible for your own well-being. Life in yoga and those who lead the session like me today, we don't take responsibility for the outcome of your participation here. So please exercise caution in whatever you do. And the goal of the approach to yoga is that you should always do things without any strain whatsoever. As the Yoga Sutra describes, your effort should be so minimal, so light, whereby you can have meditative focus in what you're doing. So there can be no strain, no power kind of movement. Everything should be easy and smooth. And a good way to ensure that is to make sure your breath is always slow and smooth. So with that as the guidance, we can begin with our chakra vibrations. Bring your awareness to the perineum. And just a reminder, please don't unmute yourself. Tammy, mute yourself. Okay, I've muted you. Done. Unless you have something to say, please don't unmute yourself. Otherwise, some of your computers have a feedback. So that we want to avoid. Okay. So as I was going to say, today being Sunday, we do the full meditation, full thing based upon the pranayama and followed by meditation. So we are not doing any physical movements. That is entirely up to you if you want to do it on your own along with Ujjayi. So let's begin with the chakra vibration. Bring your awareness to the perineum, and as we squeeze at the perineum, pressing on the little finger with the thumb, we begin with Lam. Take a deep breath. Lam. 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 Release the fingers, continue. Bring your awareness an inch or so above the perineum, and as we draw in behind the pubic area, we do VAM, pressing on the ring finger with the thumb. Release the fingers, continue. Last time. Now bring the awareness behind the navel in the middle of the body, and as you draw in at the navel, we do Ram, pressing on the middle finger of the thumb. Release the fingers. Continue.
Ram.
Last time. Bring the awareness to the middle of the chest, in between the breasts, and here we do yum with pressing the index finger with the thumb. Yum. Release the fingers. Continue. Bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do hum, thumbs up, loose fist. Release the hand. Continue. Last time. Middle of the head, we do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Chum.
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 Release the hand. Continue. Last time. Now bring your awareness to the top of the head, and there we do Om, thumbs up, loose fist. Om, Om, Release the hand. Continue. Om. 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 Now we go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing, and we'll be doing it approximately for half an hour with various visualizations as we get along. So for now, those of you who know the Ujjayi Pranayama, please continue. And if any of you feel you want to do any shoulder loosening or any exercises, you can feel free to do it on your own. After about 5 minutes or so, we will go on to various visualizations. So for those of you who need guidance on the Ujjayi Pranayama, the easiest way to do it is to feel a stretch in the lowermost part of the mouth, the throat area. And as you keep the stretch there and you inhale and exhale in slow, deep breaths, you feel like the air is rubbing along the stretch you feel in the bottommost part of the mouth. If you cannot feel the stretch, an easy way to feel it is to make a big smile with the cheeks coming out and keep the lips closed. And you'll find a very mild stretch, and that's good enough. And continue. Inhale and exhale, only breathing through the nostrils. Those of you who are in the attendee list, I'm sending you an invitation to join the panelists if you wished. If any of the new people have any questions on the technique, feel free to unmute and ask. As you continue though, Jay, mentally visualize like you're lifting up the awareness as you inhale from the perineum through the middle of the body all the way to the top of the head, and as you exhale, going back down towards the perineum. So when you do this process, your awareness can begin like about an inch below the perineum and it can end about an inch or so above the head. So continue doing that. If you find any resistance, go back to your old Ujjayi. But most of you, in fact, I don't think you should have any resistance because of the chakra vibrations we did. But just be careful. Now, as you continue the visualization with Ujjayi, bring your awareness to the lowermost part of the sternum where you feel a little depression. From this band, this is just below the skin, and mentally visualize it rising along the front part of the body as you inhale and going up right at the topmost part of the forehead, right at the middle where it meets the hairline. And as you exhale, you can visualize it come down right back to the sternum area, lowermost part of the sternum. So this we can do the visualization for a few minutes. If it helps you, you can keep one finger right at the spot on the hairline of the forehead. Now, as you continue this practice, we make a slight modification again. As you inhale, feel it rise from the lowermost part of the sternum all the way to the top of the forehead and continue beyond all the way to the middle of the head, right on the top of the head. And as you exhale, visualize it coming along the middle of the body all the way down to the perineum. So inhale from the lowermost part of the sternum, going up all the way to the middle of the top of the head. Exhale through the middle of the body all the way down to the perineum. So continue. Now, let's change the visualization a little bit again. Now, as we inhale and exhale in Ujjayi, visualize a rising awareness from the tip of the tailbone, along the back, along the spine, all the way to the back of the head, back upper part of the head. And as you exhale, feel it go all the way down. So inhale and exhale up the spine to the brain, and from the brain down to the tailbone. So please go ahead. If you find at any point in time any resistance anywhere, mentally vibrate Om, 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 and the resistance will go away. Continue. Now let's change the visualization one more time. So this time as we inhale, feel like your awareness is lifting right from the feet through the entire body all the way up to the head and maybe a couple of inches above, and same way as you exhale going down. So in other words, we are involving the front, the back, the middle, the side of the entire body all through up and down. So please continue. As you're going up and down like this, observe if you feel any sensation in the soles of your feet and palms of your hand. As you inhale up, do you feel like a little sucking kind of feeling? And as you exhale, whether you feel like something flushing over there. So continue up and down. Now, as you continue this visualization, we go on to the next level. Think of yourself as being inside a cylinder that is like 10 feet wide or 10 feet diameter, and It's like 200 feet tall, 100 feet above you, and 100 feet below you. And visualize like from far down from the earth as you inhale, the earth is giving you whatever is the earth elements that is needed for you to be in balance in your body. And as you continue to inhale, feel the awareness go like 100 feet above you into cosmic awareness. And as you exhale from there, pull down the cosmic intelligence. And as you continue to exhale down below the feet and going into the earth, visualize you're getting rid of all the unwanted stuff right into the earth. So with this as the visualization, please continue. Some of you may find, because we have a broad place through which you want to work through, you may visualize like a whirlwind going up and down as you inhale and exhale. Continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Close your eyes and observe. If you can notice a difference, those of you after we did the first level, the chakra vibrations, you'd have felt an openness and a lightness through the middle of the body and the whole body, but now you will feel that lightness throughout the whole body and even outside your body, the aura, you will feel that lightness that has come on. Now, we will go on to Kapalbhati for a short period of time, and we'll follow that with Bhramari, and then we will go on to Bhastrika. Because of what we have done, the alternate nostril breathing is not necessary. So let's continue with Kapalbhati. And Kapalbhati is what you would call as, people often described it as belly exhalation. That is, as you exhale, you pull in the belly. It's like blowing your nose and you're only exhaling through the nose. And the moment you exhale through the nose, like blowing your nose, automatically the inhalation occurs without you even making an effort. But you have to make an effort to exhale, to like blow your nose. But when you do that, make sure it is gentle. So I'll demonstrate for you and give you the sideward profile. Don't do anything like that. Do simply gentle, slight. Now we can go on to about 3 to 5 breaths of Brahmaris. Take a deep breath in, close the ears and continue. It's simply the humming sound after you take a deep breath in. Now we can go on to 3 rounds of Bhastrika. So pull back the shoulders and get ready. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Close your eyes and keep the eyes closed and take a deep breath in. Hold the breath and bring your chin down to the chest and observe your palms and see whether you feel any vibrations in your palm as you hold your breath with your chin down. When you can no longer hold your breath, close the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. I should have explained this before we began the first round of Bhastrika. I forgot. So after each round of Bhastrika, we will do just this. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, chin down, and then observe the vibration of the palm. So let's continue to the second round. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exit. 40. Exit. 50. Exit. 60. Exit. 70. Exit. 80. Exit. 90. Exit. 20. Exit. Deep breath in, hold the breath, chin down, and observe the palms. Let's get ready for the third round of Bhastrika. Exit. Inhale. Exit. 2. Exit. 3. Exit. 4. Exit. 5. Exit. 6. Exit. 7. Exit. 8. Exit. 9. Exit. 10. Exit. 11. Exit. 12. Exit. 30. Exit. 40. Exit. 50. Exit. 60. Exit. 70. Exit. 80. Exit. 90. Exit. 20. Exit. Take a deep breath in, chin down, holding the breath, and observe the palms. And when you're ready to exhale, close the right nostril, exhale through the left nostril. Most of you are able to feel the vibrations in your palms. Now we can get ready for meditation. Now some of you may feel it very lightly, in which case you can bring your hands next to each other and roll it, and you may feel the vibration a little bit more. Keep your palms open in front of you, both palms together. Observe how it feels. You'll feel very little vibrations or anything. Just lift it slightly up and down and feel whether you feel any weight or anything in the hand. Now we are going to invoke one by one 3 spirits. First, when we invoke, we will take it and you will take it inside within yourself like this, like the movement of the hand going inward. So the 3 spirits we are going to invoke are that which takes your awareness beyond the body. Second, that which takes the awareness beyond the energy of the sun. And the third, which will take us beyond that into the connection with the source from where we get cosmic wisdom. So, and then we will make the affirmation that may we be enlightened and thereby imbibe the cosmic wisdom, and from there may we be guided to fulfill the purpose for which we are born, and that is the Gayatri Mantra. And after that meaning of the Gayatri Mantra, the extension, which is the Turiya Gayatri, we say, and from that may we become completely integrated and realized with the source of everything, and which we say as the source of Om, from where everything comes. So with that as the background on what we are going to do, affirmation based meditation, open your palms and mentally tell yourself, I invoke Gayatri, the spirit that takes the awareness beyond the body. And now just feel lifting up the palm. You may feel there is slight weight and vibration in it. And taking the palm inward into your body, take the vibration into your body and observe how you feel. You should feel a surge, a little difference. Now open the palm again and ask Savitri, the one that will take your awareness beyond the energy of the sun, and feel again the vibration of Savitri. Invite Savitri into your hands and take that into yourself again. And once again, feel this with Savitri coming in, how you feel within your body. Last of all, open the palms again and call upon the spirit that conveys wisdom, and that is Saraswati, and feel the weight come into the palm as you invoke Saraswati into your palms, and take Saraswati within you. And once you have these 3 spirits inside you, you should feel there's a different kind of vibration and awareness within you. And now we mentally make the affirmation that within the context of the 3 levels of existence, the body and the spirit and the ultimate, the physical world, the spiritual world, and the source of everything, God, within the dimension of the 3, may we be enlightened with the energy of beyond the sun, and from that enlightenment may we project into the world to fulfill the purpose for which we are born, and thereby in the end, of course, become fully connected with God and go beyond the physical world when we leave the body. So that becomes the full affirmation, the meaning. And those of you who know the Gayatri Mantra in the context of the 3 levels, Om Bhurbhuva Swaha, and then Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, that is may we have the wisdom of all the spiritual world, that is beyond the energy of the sun. Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat, from that intelligence we have, may we kind of share it with the whole world, and in other words, fulfilling the purpose for which you're born. And then if you use the extension, Paro Rajasi Savatom, that is, may we go beyond all of that and become integrated with that Om, the source of everything from where everything comes, into God. So you can, if you know the Gayatri Mantra, you can do it mentally, but the meaning is what is important, that is the affirmation. Become aware of your breath. Observe how the body and the mind feels and how it feels connected above. Take a deep breath in and feel it go upward, and as you exhale, feel it flush down the body. Mentally affirm to yourself with the next breath, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I have come into this body, and become aware of the senses from the top of the head all the way down to the bottom of the feet. And whenever you're ready to open the eyes, raise the palm of your hands and look straight into the palm of the hand. With that, we end the meditation, and many of you were able to experience even without Om or anything in the background, how you were able to feel the intensity of the quiet and inner awareness. So with that, we are the practice session is over, but we have half hour time, up to half hour, for any kind of discussion, questions. So please feel free to unmute yourself and speak up.
Dr. Rajan, this is Saraswati. Thank you for the wonderful experience you've been giving us. I have a question. So when we do the akars and makars followed by, crossing of the legs. So when we cross the legs, is it okay to do the pose like Ardha Matsendra? Is that okay to?
You're talking of when we regularly do the spinal twisting, right? Saraswati?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you're talking of doing this thing. So in that, whether it is okay to do what?
After we do the akars and makars, after the spinal twist, we cross
Yeah,
the.
whether to do it as Ardha Matsendra, there is no problem. You can do it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions, discussion, thoughts? Yes, Tammy, go ahead.
Hi there. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Doctor. I had a friend with me that's been kind of coming to yoga, and she brought something to my attention. She was asking me how to do a breathing, and it's the one where we breathe from our Atma chakra.
Sorry, I was speaking. I was on the mute. I thank you so much, Dr. Rajan. It was a very, very nice and experience. And at the end, when you were saying in the big chamber and you're breathing, when I came out, I felt like so relaxed or something like not zoned out really, but then I opened my eyes and took deep breaths, and I really felt very good and very relaxed. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Actually, Tammy, you were saying something, and go ahead.
So, in your book, there's a drawing of like the pathway of, I believe, like the energy, and she kind of pulled this out about, are we supposed?
You can mute.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a screenshot of that page on my computer, and she saw the line like that you had driven or drawn, that like we were supposed to breathe from our Atma up our throat and kind of go this way. And now I kind of feel like the way that you do it is like we just kind of go straight up to here to breathe and bring it back, right? We don't have to like go in all of these places like that, right? Like start at your Atma and go up your neck and come from, or is it just go straight up?
See, the thing is, you see, you're confusing me because of the book. In the book, it is very clear that the way in which it goes, the Atmanadi comes from here, comes along the front, goes this way, and it goes below the navel, or to the navel, and from navel it goes back and comes down the spine. All of that is there, right?
Yeah.
So we are only taking a segment of it from here, from the Atma chakra, all the way to here initially, and then up to here, and then down this thing. So the thing is, whatever is in the book, don't confuse me. But when I come to Chicago, you can ask all the questions.
Yes, everybody, he's coming to Chicago for 2 lectures.
Yes, so I'm there on October 20th.
Emma, your niece lives here, and your sister. We should have them come. Okay, sorry.
So yes, October 19th, I come into Chicago. So my travel plans for October 5th to Florida, October 7th to Houston, October 11th to Dallas, then October 14th to San Jose, California, October 16th to Seattle, October 18th to Minneapolis, October 19th to Chicago, and October 20th I return back to Maryland.
Hopefully you still have some gas left for when you get here.
What is that?
Where in Florida, Dr. Rajan?
Actually, Fort Lauderdale, Miami area.
Oh, what are the dates you said? 5th and
October 5th to October 7th.
okay. I'll try. I'm due to go there in October, so I'll figure it out.
Then the best day will be October 6th, which is a Sunday.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then of course we haven't yet made the booking reservations yet, but most likely on October 27th, October 20th, I return to Maryland. October 27th, I will be going to India and Dubai for some of our program-related work over there, and then I'll be back on November 10th or so.
So, doctor, after 60 years, they say everything, our cells, everything starts breaking down after 60 years. That is why people get heart disease or whatever quickly. So my question is, I'm sure yoga is helping that to avoid that. So can you explain what is that after, I just read from the internet, okay? After 60, the disease increase because our body parts are breaking because of the age factor.
See, the thing is, you see, what is happening is there are two different ways in which we have to look at things. See, from a modern physiology perspective, they look upon, everybody thinks they are the body. The whole purpose of being over here is for you to understand you're not the body. Body is only one segment of you. The real thing that you are is something beyond the body. Okay? And so the thing is basically, does whatever is beyond the body break down? And, whether it is Bhagavad Gita or whichever thing you look at, they'll tell you that the body is only the temporary thing. Whatever is the higher eternal thing is something different, right? So what's the problem with the body breaking down? We all have finite lifetime. So if you lead a life full of stress, then you start breaking down from the age of 40 or 50 or whatever. But on the other hand, if you lead a life of acceptance of whatever comes, then in which case you don't create stress in the system as much. And so then in which case you go on to live for 80 or 90 or 100 and all of that. But there is also another distinctive factor. Irrespective of stress or no stress, there are some people, if there is no stress, even without stress, they may only live up to 70. And there are others, if they are without low stress or no stress, they may live to be 100 and more. So there are genetic variations among people. But the idea that our body breaks down and the body is meant to break down and to go away is something that is an accepted fact. It's a different rate for different people. All yoga does is to take the stress away from you, that I am the one who is doing everything I am the one who is facilitating. The body is only a facilitator of whatever is the spiritual intent. If you work with that as the thing and don't bring the mind in the way. I find that even when I talk with people, there is a lot of confusion about the mind and the spirit. The mind is not in the physical world. The mind is in the spiritual world. So are we the mind? Well, you are more than the mind. The thing is basically, as yoga says, that in the spiritual element, there is the chitta. The chitta is your programmed entities with all your previous karmas and kleshas, whatever, all the things, the programs you come with. Now, those programs, as they manifest and work through the body, they are creating various situations in your life, and with you have to engage it with your body. But every time you react, the reacting element is the mind, and the mind is associated with the chitta, your spirit. So the mind is part of the spirit, it is not the whole spirit. And so the thing is, and then when the mind stops to react and the mind becomes a pure observer instead of a reacting element, then, as the Yoga Sutra says, the programs work through you, of the karma kleshas that are there in the spiritual world, they work through the physical body, and they all finish off. And once they are finished off, then in which case you become liberated. And of course, aside from being liberated, you can, as the body purifies, if you mentally ask why, who, all of that, you're able to connect into the source of everything, which is God, and you can become self-realized, and you can know what is the nature of existence directly, but through your direct intuition, right? So the body breaking down is a known fact, but as long as you don't take stress on yourself, and stress comes because of two factors. From a physical perspective, they will say there is the physical stress and the mental stress. But from a spiritual perspective, we will say there is only one reason for stress. That one reason for stress is that you think you are the one who is doing. The moment you think you are the one who is doing, in order to get things done, you will put more physical energy into it, in which case it will create physical stress. Now, on the other hand, because you think you're the one who is doing, you mentally think, oh, I have to do this to get this done, I have to do that to get this done, oh, it is not happening, how can I circumvent this? And that stress comes, why this is not happening? There it becomes the mind, the mental stress. But the source of both physical and mental stress comes from the sense of, I am the doer who is doing things, right? So the moment you say, let it be done, as opposed to me who has to do it, then in which case everything flows, no stress.
Okay, let it be done.
Yes.
It's a very good word. Very good word. The final conclusion. I was just wondering what I want to say. What is the solution that, because I always think I am the one who's doing it. That puts stress. Absolutely right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let it be done. Okay. From today, that's a mantra for me.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let it be done.
If there are no other questions, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Bimla ji, go ahead. You can unmute. Bimla Agrawal. Unmute. Let me make it simple for you. Okay, so all you have to do is click to unmute. No, you are unable to unmute. Okay. Oh yes, you
Yes,
are
dear.
now unmuted. हाँ जी, बताइए. You have to speak up. We are not hearing anything.
Her computer volume is not there. I think it's on mute.
It is not on mute because she has unmuted, but somehow, yes, the microphone is not sensitive enough or whatever. No, we don't hear anything. We don't hear anything. Okay, as you figure it out, Lalita Trehan, Lalita ji, your hand is up. You can unmute and speak up.
You said that let it be done.
Yes.
Right? So who's gonna do it?
Well,
You're
the
still
moment
doing
you
it
have let
yourself,
it be
right?
done, where the moment you have in your mind, let it be done, just let the things flow through you. You see, don't look at the clock. I have to do this and run. Don't look at anything else. Just let it happen its own pace. And whatever works is fine. You see, I have we work here with, actually, if you come to my home or my colleague's home, Ashok Agarwal, what you will find is our desk has stacks of paper in it. And not only that, if you look around this thing, it is not like everything is perfectly in order or something, okay? And the reason is, what happens is, both of us work in a way, let it be done. When the time comes, yes, sometimes there'll be something sitting on my dining table for 1 month, and one day I'll notice it and put it away into the cupboard, right? So the thing is basically these kind of things where if you're constantly looking, I have to do this, I have to do this thing, then in which case it will create unwanted stress. He was telling me some time back that he has a very close friend who is, he calls his friend as a person who is obsessive compulsive about everything being perfectly clean and orderly. So if the moment you get into that, then in which case that will happen. It will create unwanted stress in you. This has to be like this, that has to be like this kind of thing. So, learning to let go. And like, for example, you see, when, but I can cook fairly well. And so sometimes when we are all together, I cook or whatever, then if somebody comes and I cook, my sister will say, oh, but somebody is coming, so we have to cook this, and she'll make a big plan. And for me, that's not the whole idea. We are all getting together, we want to have this thing, and I'm not going to create stress for myself to cook. So if that happens, it'll be very simple food. There'll always be a sweet, there is no question about it. There'll always be yogurt, but then it may become something as simple as a vegetable pulao rice, or a khichdi, or something that has this thing and all of that, and it works out very easily. It doesn't take too much time. It's not like I have to have this. So it is basically within us, if we say, let it be done within the capacity of what is possible in a smooth way without worrying that it has to be so perfect.
I agree with you. Thank you so much. Sometimes, you feel like when somebody's coming, you want to make 3-4 dishes, you want to make dessert, you want to make salad, you want to do pulao. So it does cause stress on you, right?
Yes.
So what you're saying is make your life simple, have simple habits and simple living. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and the purpose of having the friends is to enjoy the company. And the thing is, you see, if the food becomes the thing and the cause of the stress, then you're not enjoying the company.
That's true. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, welcome. Okay, we did not hear Bimlaji, but anybody else? Any quick thoughts? Yes, go ahead, Gulshanji. We don't hear you. No sound. No sound. We hear your mouth moving, or see your mouth moving. So Vikram, yes, please go ahead.
Namaskar, Dr. Narayanji.
Yes.
Just 2 quick questions. Actually, the first one is quick. Couple of, most recently you mentioned about Vajrasana, how it's going to help. So I was just wondering, while we are doing Ujjayi Pranayama, I normally sit with legs folded on the floor. I was just wondering if doing the Ujjayi Pranayama with Vajrasana would be more beneficial, or
It is perfect and excellent, and it is good. And I presume you have been attending the morning sessions, right?
No, actually, I not recently, but I heard you say a couple of
That's right. Actually, these days, because Ratna is not available, most of the days I lead the morning session. And if you come into the morning session, we are doing Ujjayi in Vajrasana.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so if there is nothing else, we'll close for today and we'll catch up tomorrow. Namaste, everyone.
Thank you
See
very
you
much.
all
It was a
tomorrow.
wonderful program. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Oh, 1 second. There is something in the chat over here. No, but that's fine. Nothing else. So we'll close over here. Namaste.
Thank you.
Can you hear me now, Dr. Rajan?
I hear you. Whoever spoke. Gulshanji, yes, go ahead.
Went on my iPhone. But it somehow it's resounding. I don't know why.
You're speaking from a deep well and it is echoing.
Oh.
That's okay. Keep speaking.
Yeah, it's resounding. I don't know why. There's something wrong with it.
You have two things on at the same time.
Yes. Okay, can you hear me now?
Very well.
Yes. Dr. Rajan, my question is about electromagnetic stimulation, EMS. What would yoga's view be on about that?
What is EMS? Electromagnetic. Are you
Magnetic stimulation, yes.
Okay. You see, in the area of electromagnetic thing, there is something called pulsating electromagnetic waves. EMF is what it's
Yes.
called.
Yes.
Are you referring to that?
Well, actually, I mean, if I go into the reason for my asking the question, it will be too long for me to explain to you, unless if you don't mind. I recently had a fracture, a fibular fracture, which is just about healing now. And I was asked by my daughter, who was from the medical field, that I should do some kind of physical fitness. And they are recommending that I do some EMS with physical fitness. EMS is, you wear a suit.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is, you see, what happens is in the written literature and field, they say that the EMF is really, it removes body pain, it improves blood circulation and things like that.
Yes.
Okay. The interesting part for me is we tested the EMF. Actually, we have one with us over here. Okay.
Yes.
So when we tested it, we found it to be of very mild impact. Okay. Not to a degree where, in a single session, the impact was so mild that we were not as impressed. But on the other hand, if you continuously do it for many sessions, but the most interesting part of it is when you're doing the EMF, you have to be just relaxed and let it work on you. And so if you're going to be fully lying down and you're on an EMF mat, right? Then in which case you're like doing Shavasana, natural relaxation. So that natural relaxation may be half of the benefit that you're getting, and maybe there is a component of the electromagnetic frequency. So that may be what is working. But honestly, I'm not terribly impressed with it. Okay. But from what people say is, yes, it does. It is helpful, but I cannot differentiate whether it is the deep relaxation that is giving as much as the other one, or the other is giving more related to this. But in any case, it's a good idea. Namaste ji. Prem ji, you want to say something?
No, just say thank you.
Namaste everyone. Good to see you back. I hear you came home only a few days back.
I try as much as I can.
Wonderful.
After
Wonderful.
then I'll tell you क्या हो रहा है.
No problem. See you then. Namaste.
लेकिन आप लोगों की बहुत है.
नहीं करते रहिए. Ujjayi pranayam is the one that is a big balancer for the system. That's why we do so much of it.
Thank you.
Namaste ji, and see you all tomorrow. Bye.